We will learn about different ways in which transfer of heat can take place. Heat can be transferred from one object to other by conduction, or convection, or radiation. When heat from one object gets transferred to other object by direct contact, it is known as conduction. For example, when we make tea, heat from stove gets transferred to steel pan because of direct contact, and thus this is conduction. When you iron your clothes, heat energy gets conducted from iron to clothes.
The molecules in metals are closely arranged. When the metal gets heated, these molecules start vibrating fast, and they transfer energy to the neighboring molecules. This way, the whole metal gets heated. And this is the reason when a spoon is kept in a vessel, it gets heated fast.
In convection method, movement of particles of liquid or gas cause transfer of heat from heat source. Let's take an example of pot of water. As we heat it, water particles near the heat source gets heated first. We know that addition of heat causes increase in movement of particles, thus these particles move randomly and a relatively empty space is formed. To fill this space, particles from far areas move here. Again, these particles acquire heat energy and move away. This process goes on and whole water becomes hot. In conduction and convection, there is a medium in which heat gets transferred. But there is no medium between sun and earth, still we get heat from it. When heat transfer takes place without any medium, it is called radiation. You must have seen people sitting around the fire. Here too, heat is transferred in the form of radiation. In fact, every hot body radiates heat and becomes cold. Let's take an example of boiling water on a stove. From stove, heat conducts to pot as it is directly in contact. Due to convection, all the water particles receive heat. If you bring your hand very close to side of the pot, you will feel little hotness. This is because radiations coming from pot.
Let's learn about the heating effect in nature. In desert, during the day, the temperature is very high because the sand gets heated faster. At nights, the desert has very low temperature and hence it is cold. Why? Let's perform an activity for understanding this. Let's keep a bowl of sand and water in sun for few hours. After some time, we'll see that the sand gets heated faster and the water is still cool. And if the same bowl we keep at night for few hours, we can see that the water is still hot but the sand has cooled down faster. This proves that land gets heated faster and cools down faster. This phenomena results in the formation of land breeze and sea breeze. You have learned that the air, when it becomes hot, becomes lighter and rises up. During mornings, the land becomes hot and the hot air rises above, creating a low pressure. So the air from the sea moves towards the land to occupy the space, and because the air is moving from sea towards the land, it is called sea breeze. During nights, the sea is warm and the air above the sea is lighter and rises up, creating low pressure, and so the air from land moves towards the sea. Because it is moving from the land, it is called land breeze.